29 left in this first half from Gary Miller Court. 14-13 is the score in this Western Division battle. Edinboro with the ball, up by 1. Simpson trying a hard pass from the top of the key to the elbow. Trying to find Harris. That's too hard and through his mitts. Deflected out of bounds at the Gannon bench, and it's Gannon basketball on Edinboro's turnover.
Again, Gannon shooting 5 of 13 in that first half so far. 1 of 4 from beyond the arc. And Coach Jefferson, as soon as they came over, got to make layups. Gannon's missed a couple already.
Cicero at the top of the key, passes to his left, near wing, it's Webb. Webb Jr. now back to the top of the key. Try to pass to Clancy, who wasn't quite ready for it near the Gannon script, and he loses that ball off of his right palm, out of bounds to Edinboro. Now 5 turnovers for these teams combined in the first close to 10 minutes of the first half. Jay with it near the Gary Miller Court logo, far wing. He's doubled, dribbles around to the top of the key, finds Harris. Harris at the foul line, tried to go to Staunch at the high post. Staunch wasn't ready for it, deflects off his hand to Victor Olawoye. His shot won't fall, but right there, after the runner from behind, is Cicero to clean things up for the Deuce.
And Cicero was skying in the air, and he barely got a finger on it, but he did just enough to push it back to the basket.
Gannon retakes a 1-point lead in a back-and-forth first half as Jay driving in the lane. His shot blocked down by the long arm of Terzi, and Gannon gets the loose ball. Now Frank Webb Jr. going coast to coast with a right-handed lay-in. Timeout called by Coach Pat Cleary. Frank Webb Jr. just knifing through defenders with ease and putting on the Jets for the final few feet as Gannon holds a 3-point lead, their largest of the night, Brett, with 10:06 left in half number 1.
And a quick 30-second timeout that ends Gannon's, or trying to stop Gannon's 6-0 run over the last 2 minutes, and an 11-2 run. And so Gannon just really, they took that initial hit from Edinboro that they came out, and now I think Gannon's starting to realize they need to work with a little bit more intensity, a little bit more pace. When they've been able to get some transition and getting down the floor, they've been able to beat Edinboro not only to the cup, but they've been able to beat Edinboro to the spots that they want to go to.
Another thing with Edinboro, we mentioned earlier before we went to break, they're content with the threes, and I'm going to argue they haven't really shot a good 3 yet here tonight. The 2 makes were miraculous.
Yeah. I mean, they shoot 38% as a team from beyond the arc.
2 for 8 so far here tonight as Staunch gets it now at the near block. Staunch going up against Terzi. Staunch trying to go off the back iron. He cannot. It was deflected just enough. The angle was by Terzi, and going the other way is Olawoye. His hook off the backboard goes to the far side of the hoop where Terzi cleans it up, and he gets the lay in the fall. It's now a 5-point Gannon lead. Polar opposites right now. Edinboro settling for threes. Gannon going inside. Simpson hounded by Olawoye. Simpson trying to step off, draws contact, throws a shot up. It's a line drive. That's going to go out of bounds. As Simpson wanted a foul call, he's not going to get it.
Going to get that call. Like you could read it, he's like, you're not getting that call.
It's Gannon basketball, up by 5. Clancy to the top of the key, and Cicero. Cicero pulling up from 16 feet. Man, is he good. Just inside the top of the key. It's now a 7-point Gannon lead. Restricted arc.
No one was able to get back in that transition and get in their defensive spots. A nice job by Coleman to see that and attack the lane, and like I said, a little scoop.
It's a 9-point lead now for Gannon. 3 minutes gone by in the second half. Top of the key, it's Cicero. Cicero to his left near the Gary Miller Court insignia. It's Olawoye. He dribbles to the top of the key, trying to no-look pass to Terzi, who is flanking him on his left, and that pass is about a foot too far in front of Terzi driving to the hoop as Valeris will sub in for the big man in Terzi.
Yeah, that's one of those good idea. Pass just a little bit wayward.
Across the center circle, it's Simpson. Gannon showing a man-to-man look. Top of the key, it's Harris off a screen for 3. That's no good. A rebound deflected near side, taken by Clancy. Clancy to the top of the key, and Matt Johnson now to his right at the near wing. Back towards midcourt with it now. It's Matt Johnson. Johnson at the far wing. Bounce pass, far baseline taken by Cicero. Cicero turning it around from 12 feet. That shot won't go. Deflection. The tip is up and in from Johnson.
Beautiful job on the tip. I was trying to figure out what was going on with the official here on the near side. He kept trying to say something to the Gannon bench.
He didn't want Johnson to hype up his bench and get him off the bench. That's what he was talking about.
Okay.
48-37. Gannon up by 11. 4+ minutes gone by in the second half. Johnson at the top of the key and Clancy. Clancy at the near wing. Passes the near corner to Olawoye. Now at the near wing. Now back to midcourt. 9 to shoot. Victor Olawoye knifes to the elbow. Pulling up for 2. That 15-footer is no good. Rebound grabbed by Harris. Yeah, Harris quickly up to Simpson.
He short-armed it. He was expecting a call.
Simpson into the foul line. Then a bounce pass to the wing for 3. That shot won't fall. Rebound grabbed by Gannon. Matt Johnson behind the back with a dribble. Johnson towards the top of the key. Taking it there. It's Olawoye. Back to Johnson. Johnson with 5 points on the night to go along with a pair of assists and a pair of rebounds. As now underneath, it's Cisero with a beautiful hook.
As he was able to slip the defense of Harris. And a beautiful job by Cisero.
It's now a 13-point lead for Gannon, their largest of the night. 20 points for Cisero. Staunch at the top of the key. Dribble drive, almost lost it. Got it back, past far corner to Harris, driving baseline. He lost the basketball in midair and stepped out of bounds while controlling it. It will be Gannon ball after the Edinboro turnover. 14:39 left. Second half, Gannon on top 50-37. And you're watching it on the Gannon Sports Network. Like it's nothing.
Yeah.
And then it becomes an endurance thing later in the game when it's close. Near wing, Johnson at the top of the key. Frank Webb Jr. triple try. Got it to fall as Webb tickles the twine. 57-43. Gannon on top by 14. Their largest lead of the night.
And
I didn't see that.
Well, it was tipped away.
Okay.
Yeah. Olawoye tipped it.
It was tipped Olawoye.
Yeah. I like that.
Gannon script with it. It's Simpson. Simpson, 12 to shoot near the far sideline. Now 9 to shoot. Try to pass to Staunch. Staunch goes off of his legs, and he saves it at the midcourt stripe to Coleman. Coleman's 35-footer will not go off the iron with the shot clock reading 2, and the rebound goes to Gannon.
It was on the line, though. That's the scary part, is how online that shot from Coleman was. And there's a hold on the inside on Kurt.
23 on the shot clock. Inbounds near offensive baseline. Coming from Johnson. Tell ya, Coach Jefferson likes to have a little bit of fun on the sidelines during the games, which I appreciate. Webb, three-pointer again from the wing, and he nails it.
Back-to-back threes by Webb. He now has 8 in the contest.
Gannon's lead balloons to 17. Spinning around at the near elbow is King. Just recently entered the game, and he's called for a travel. Tried to lean up against the defender, and it didn't work as the defender stepped back. Cameron King, a 6'5", 200-pound sophomore guard out of Notre Dame Cathedral Latin High School, Richmond Heights native. Top of the key, it's Frank Webb Jr. Has the hot hand currently, goes to Olawoye. Foul line extended far side. Olawoye tries a quick pass inside the Turchie. That's deflected out of bounds by Burrow.
And King, the aforementioned, was the one who knocked it away.
Inbounds to come from the far offensive baseline in the form of Johnson. Johnson quickly in the Cisero set play. Cisero came around to screen at the elbow in the lane, tipped it up and in on the nice pass from the baseline.
And it's 19 now for Gannon as they've stretched this out, outscoring Edinboro by 11 in the second half, 22-11.
Staunch at the top of the key, goes to his right and Simpson near the far sideline. Now Coleman at the wing. Coleman drive it inside, count the bucket on the runner, and one as a block call is made at the far post. Official explaining to Coach Jefferson, who didn't agree with the call, that while Coleman was up in the air, the defender stepped under and in.
Yep.
Foul on Johnson, his second. Team's fourth. Coleman at the line. He has eclipsed the 20-point plateau again.
21 points, 6 rebounds. Staunch is 12 and 4.
Yeah, each team only with 2 players in double figures, but Gannon, every player that has seen the hardwood has scored. At least 3.
Edinboro has actually played 1 more player than Gannon, but only 4 players have scored.
As the free throw is up and in from Coleman, so the old-fashioned 3 works. 62-46, Gannon on top by 16. 9.5 minutes to go in the half as now bodies fall just across the mid-court stripe. Ball eventually goes to Cisero, and Cisero at the foul line extended just inside the arc, hits the jumper.
Yeah, he was just walking his guy down, and the defender really never came out and put a lot of pressure on him.
As Simpson, eventually a bounce pass underneath to Allen. Allen's hook shot, spinning around to the top of the key, won't go. I should say restricted arc. Rebound grab by Gannon. Johnson going coast to coast, trying to kiss it off the short glass. It won't fall, but he'll go to the line for a pair. He loves doing that from time to time. 7 seconds left, second half from the Mill. 20-point lead for Gannon, their largest of the night. Edinboro basketball at the far wing with it, Allen. Allen passes to Simpson. Simpson hedges around at the top of the key, pulls up for a long 3. That one won't fall. Rebound grab by Frank Webb Jr. Webb quickly up to Johnson. Johnson slowing things down. Finds Webb Jr. at the near wing. Bounce pass inside of the near post taken by Cisero. His turnaround hook won't fall. But that's the way Edinboro's night is going, as Edinboro's own Allen, I believe, deflected that up and in.
He did, but the basket's going to go to, officially going to go to Terzi. Or excuse me, it's going to go to actually, I think they give it to Cicero. Yeah, they did. Well, they have Terzi with the tip-in, but I thought Cicero was the one that was there.
So they gave the points to Cicero on that. 68-46 is the lead of 22. As now Terzi underneath, top of the restricted arc, and he might be...
And Staunch does a really good job keeping himself composed that entire time, was able to spin back to the best back it.
He never seems like he rushes anything.
No, he never does.
The game never speeds up for him.
You know, even when he's spinning and trying to attack, he's never rushed.
3-pointer from Webb Jr. at the near corner will not fall. Rebounds deflected to the top of the key, taken by Frank Webb Jr. Under 6 minutes to play. Golden Knights on top, 69-48. Quick pass inside the near block, taken there by Terzi. Terzi passes the top of the key. Johnson coming off a screen. Beautiful moving shot. 18-foot jumper is good. And that's now 11 points on the night for Johnson.
Leg kick and all.
Top of the key is Staunch. Staunch to the top of the key, taken there by Jay. Back to Staunch. His 18-footer at the near corner baseline is up and in.
And Coach Everin turns around. He's like, okay, if he's going to hit that, I'll let him hit that. He is not happy when he's able to get to the bucket, but if he wants to hit the mid-rangers, all right, let him.
Matt Johnson starting to score a little bit at the point for Gannon, coming off a career-high 12, or scratch that. A season-high 12 points at Bloomsburg. He now has 11 here tonight.
Webb hits another one. He is now in double figures. He has 10 for Gannon Knights in double points.
As now pulling up from the elbow is Simpson. That 14-footer rolls in and out. Board grab by Gannon. In case you're wondering, 16 is the career high for Johnson. 4.5 minutes left in the second half. Gannon on top by 23.
Cicero had 27. That's his career high. He has 25 right now.
As now Terzi has it just outside of the near baseline, about 12 feet out from the hoop. He goes back to the top of the key to Olawoye. Olawoye to the high post. Lets one loose with a runner with a right hand. That won't fall, but there's Terzi. Terzi got the putback.
Nice cleanup by Terzi. He saw Johnson curl to the cup and just went and attacked for the rebound.
Near wing 3 is an air ball from the hands of Harris. Gannon quickly up to Cicero. Cicero looking to lay it up and in. He misses it off the iron, and he looked up at the iron in disbelief.
He's like, what just happened?
Trying to tie his career high in points with that one. He'll have to try again. Staunch underneath. He's fouled. Moving from the near post to the far post. Trying the little hook underneath in the restricted arc, but a foul is called on Gannon. Foul is, as I said, called on Gannon. Terzi works. and it's basically like a penalty box. That's how big it is. It's rather small, and there's plexiglass in front of you. It's interesting.
It's interesting.
But they finally got a real floor back there a couple of years ago, so at least they have that.
Wait, what?
They finally have a real floor.
Yeah, you got to tell me that story.
Okay. As Terzi kisses off the window and in, they never had hardwood for the longest time. It was that composite floor that you see in rec center.
Yeah.
Because that's what it was.
Gotcha.
As a long three from the wing won't go from Edinboro. So really, opposing teams coming in, I mean, it was quite clearly a home court advantage because
I don't care. I don't care the bounce.
Yeah, I don't care what you tell me. The ball bounced differently on that court.
Oh, yeah.
But now they have a nice new hardwood floor in. Stepping back for three, it's Webb. That one won't go. Rebound grab by Edinboro.
Cisero with that 11th rebound. No career high with 11 rebounds.
Bounce pass from the far wing. Simpson trying to hit his man underneath. That's out of bounds off of Edinboro, and it's Gannon basketball. Still have Johnson along with Cisero, Terzi, Olawoye, and now Sean Colosimo out for Gannon. As quickly, Cisero banks it off the window with the hook from 8 feet out.